Oh, yeah.
You want to see?
This has to happen.
It was 6 o'clock zoomed in.
Between me and I don't know who was
7 o'clock.
Because we're going to do
For some reason, I worked out that during the day.
12 o'clock is in. 12 is out.
Now we're recording right now.
Yes, we are.
Tapping ceremony.
Robbie, you got to turn around for a minute because
Hey, Greenwald.
this is the.
Greenwald, put your goddamn glasses on. This is in 1995.
This is. No, I just have to. You are what, Robbie? You are what I call the establishing shot. You have been in the same bar stool for 15 years, and I've been told that I've got to reprise my role as. Someone called me a video photographer. I'd say, resident asshole, but who's to know, really? And just wanted to get that establishing shot. And did you have any wisdom that the intervening 15 years has caused you?
Well, yes. The wisdom I have is that the interviewer needs to get his facts right.
Thank you. See,
15 and a half
you see, these
Thank
years,
you very much.
to everybody, these years were not wasted. Thank you, Robbie. All right.
Don't you dare.
There's nothing to be said here thus far that hasn't already been done or imagined in many different languages.
Exactly.
And here's Phil. Phil, give us the center hidden profile. All right.
Stepped right into it.
Step right into it, bro.
And of course, the other establishing shot is Barry, who's been behind this bar for far more than 15
Somebody
years.
turned the lights down. You're getting too much
The old
glare.
video, it's Aurelio behind the bar.
The guy has
At the beginning.
maintained a remarkable je ne sais quoi. This is what we call transition. Barry?
We're going to reprise the tapping ceremony of 15 years ago tonight and go downstairs and tap a barrel of Sierra Northern Hemisphere Wet Hop Ale.
Everybody, let's. Okay, we're heading down to the inner sanctorium sanctuary. We're going to tap the new Sierra keg, much like we did 15 years ago. There's Barry holding down the sticks. This guy,
I'm going to do it Aurelio.
this guy Barry is the Gene Krupa of
Okay,
the bar.
let's go downstairs.
Let's go downstairs. Okay.
When you're ready.
All right, we're filming. This is the
Let's find it.
15th year tradition.
Here it is, Sierra Harvest Ale.
We have consistently loved Sierra
Here it is.
at O'Donoghue's.
I'm in here.
Where else do you get loving attention and detail to the tapping process that gives so many people enjoyment over the many hours that this keg will be dispensing beer?
Okay.
Don't come in here tomorrow because it'll be empty. There's Jess, everyone, who, while not part of our merriment 15 years ago, will be part of it tonight.
All right.
We're now getting ready for the tap ceremony.
Don't start yet.
Did you see that last night?
Yeah, at Monday night at my house.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it hilarious?
It was wonderful. So you going to do this? I'll do
All right.
beers.
Barry's preparation for the tap ceremony. The tap ceremony for the Northern Hemisphere harvest will begin momentarily. This is one in a long line of extraordinary Sierra Nevada beers that we have enjoyed over the decades, rendering billions upon billions of brain cells worthless in the process.
The bigger one is better. You and Sarah sitting over there.
There's Annie, one of the original O'Donohue's and witness to the events of 15 years ago. Now, of course, we would be remiss if we didn't acknowledge Chef Phil and the critical part that he played in the merriment for so many years, so many alcohol overdoses, and people who have been over. It was the batteries. We're back.
Okay, so we will have to change them every 5 minutes, probably.
No, we now have an hour.
Oh, okay.
This is now the tap ceremony for the Northern Hemisphere.
When you see the old one, this is a reprise, and you will see how this works. All right, 15 years ago, we had fanfare for the common man playing on the CD player. Well, we don't have a CD player now, so I'm going to hum it. And for the official changing of the tap for the Sierra Northern Hemisphere, and here we go. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
I can't get all your shaking here, brother. Let me step back.
Da-da-da-da. Da, 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 da.
We're making our way slowly down the runway. The sacred path to enlightenment is now being complete.
And the first one will be given to the great Al Greenwald.
Oh, now that's an honor. Toma, what do you have to say after all these many beautiful years with all these sick people?
I just have to say, I just love it.
See?
When you're tapping here, that happens.
All right, now.
Get it to go on here. And
this is a motion that ensures pleasure
after
hundreds of
we tapped
drinkers.
15 years ago, after we tapped it, we put on "Celebrate Good Times." Celebrate.
All right, that's quite enough. All right. Yeah.
You know, he's always got something.
Northern Hemisphere drinkers, Sierra Nevada drinkers, unite.
Here comes the first one.
ODs, largest consuming Sierra Nevada drinkers east of the Mississippi. The drinkers are discerning.
This is a wet hopped ale. They fly the hops in wet from the Cascade Mountains.
Coors Light.
So it's got.
Go on.
God damn it!
Here you are, sir. And away we go.
Well, let me just say on behalf of everybody.
No. It's a long night. Don't make him chug.
I want to thank all of you on the West Coast at Sierra Nevada for making my happiness your business.
Oh, how nice.
Okay, I bury people. I need a moment. To ask you. You bury. You're a berry person, right?
Wait, you told people to bury.
She's a very nice person.
What kind of
Very nice. Well, like a BlackBerry.
Oh no, this is an iPhone.
Oh, iPhone. I'm sorry. I get all those devices confused. Any interest in trying a Sierra Nevada? Have you ever had one?
Yes.
You are not a Sierra Nevada drinker?
That's my third, sir.
Excellent. You see what happens? You find that
She only goes with scotch, though. Yeah.
Another Sierra Nevada.
another Sierra Nevada to another happy.
And the taste test will now occur.
Let's see.
Hi, John. How you doing? What would you like tonight?
Sweet white wine.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. We have Chenin Blanc.
Oh, that'll work.
That'll work. A sweet white wine, sir? We have a Sierra for that.
Dale's birthday.
I lost him back there.
15 years ago to the night we meet again.
Pleasure.
Al, how are you?
Very good to see you,
Chief.
Al.
How are you?
Pleasure. How's everything?
Was that your nephew that I engaged in conversation?
It was indeed.
How old is he now?
He's a teenager. He's a fine young man right now.
He is?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Tall. big beard.
And you'll admit that Sierra Nevada had a substantial role in his development?
Yes, I would say.
See?
If it wasn't
Here
for
we
that
go.
evening, it might have gone a completely different way.
Here we go again. You see, over the enduring value of a good, well-crafted beer. Mom, happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
It's nice to see you after all these years.
I said I'm still alive and kicking.
Still alive and kicking. We'll be back later on in the program. We're with Kurt, another classic OD's regular. He's now going to engage in a glass of Northern Hemisphere. Kurt, don't get lost on us, buddy. Come back after this glass. There he is, the first sip. Cheers. Oh, is that delicious?
That's very, very good. Wow.
Yeah, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Gil Kellerman, let the games begin. Gilly and I go way back here, way before Sierra, way before beer was carried by hand. Never mind, let's have a drink. This is Mike, everybody. Mike doesn't know. He obviously met Gil very recently, has no idea. Good luck, Mike. Anyway, here we go. Gilly, we got Kurt back there. Kurt, always dressed up as Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber. Now we're back to Gilly, and there's Phil. Phil is the original cool dude, really, next to Robbie.
A.K.A. Phil Sasquatch.
And then back to you. All right, this is the Little Hoodlums Corner. We'll be drinking Sierra, of course. Hold on, everybody. The welcome wagon is back in town. First Gil Kellerman and now Pete, Maestro Extraordinaire. The new me.
15 years later.
See?
Or is it the old Pete?
It is. Wait a second. I believe the expression is this: meet the new Pete, same as the old Pete. Come and have a drink, brother.
I'll settle for
Barry, you have to be part of this. Phil has agreed to have a real beer, Northern Hemisphere Sierra Nevada. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is a light beer drinker. This is someone who's been in the wilderness of beers for years and years. Now he's coming home. First time on video. Unbelievable. Barry, did you get that? Phil is going to have a real beer.
Okay. You know, it's called Northern Hemisphere, and you know the Sasquatch lives in the Northern Hemisphere, so it's a normal thing for him to happen.
Oh, so you're really saying that this is a family reunion for Phil? Listen, don't have me jiggle this camera, otherwise I'm giving up my cinema verite. Unbelievable. Phil, how do you feel as you approach your first real beer since you were 18 years old?
With my hands.
Well, see, a man of few words and fewer original thoughts. Okay, we're waiting. All right, well, while we're waiting, we're going to pan to the other. When you look at this crowd, William Burroughs has to come to mind.
in a good way.
Oh, thank you, Pete. You see, Jesus. That's really tough. Mike's here. Mike's beginning to regret the very day he met Gil, but it's too late now. He's here. He's drinking Northern Hemisphere, and the rest will be gratefully a blur. You can't go back. I mean, Sierra puts rear in hemisphere. All right, he's drinking a Northern Lights.
All right, are you ready to show?
Oh, I know. This is a very important pour. This is someone coming home. Imagine what's going to happen to our friend Phil when he tastes an actual beer. Unbelievable. We are standing by, ladies and gentlemen. We don't care what bill is before Congress.
In order to make it more palatable to him, we put it in a Miller Lite glass. So it's gonna
Barry, the master of disguise. Ladies and gentlemen, Phil.
What's this thing here?
That is called foam from a real brewed beer. Oh, yes he did. Yes he did. He has a crowd noise.
On top of a It's full-bodied. It's just happy enough. It has an excellent bouquet and a nice finish.
You see what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you drink Sierra Nevada? You speak in complete sentences, something we have not heard from Phil in 20 years. This, ladies and gentlemen, is old evidence. And
Well put.
And that's really all that I can say, since this could be the record. And we want to maintain all of the freedoms that we so cherish and enjoy.
Dignity.
Ring the bell.
Welcome to Sierra Celebration Night, Part 2, 15 years later, which the celebration is being played by, the role of the celebration is being played by Sierra Northern Hemisphere. and we are going to show two things tonight. The first is our commercial that we made in 1992. Some of you probably saw it on YouTube. And then after that, we're going to show a 38-minute tape that was made on January 12, 1996, exactly 15 years ago to the minute. It was the night that Sarah's Celebration came into the bar, and Al Greenwald had the camera
That's me!
and he's got it tonight. So first thing we're going to do...
Yes! Off with the game! On with the real game! The drinking game! The one that gets played every day when there are no losers!
All losers, or something. We all get a trophy.
Phil, say something only when I point my finger at you, okay? Barry has been holding down one of the most prolific and illustrious bars on the East Coast, nay, I say the country, O'Donoghue's, where the customer is always an inconvenience.
Well, we got that part right.
You laugh, young Mike. You laugh. But it happens to be true.
You'll find out.
Serving drinks to people we don't know. Terrible. Serving drinks to people we wish would go. Priceless.
This afternoon, it went right on. Incorrect is. Did I take the wrong?
All right, everybody now will have to use their imaginations. And it's just my imagination running away with me. This is called commercial filler. Don't blame me. Blame the 24/7 news cycle that has enslaved us all. Do it again. Go.
15 years ago tonight, it was Kurt's birthday.
Hold it. Kurt, that's Kurt. And now we do a slow pan.
Birthday,
And wait a minute, Danielle. 15 years ago, and you look better than you did then. All right, are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Danielle. Happy birthday to you. Yay! And give my little buddy a big hug. Since his last beer, till he is legal, was served by me.
That's correct.
15 years ago. Thank you so much. And thank you, Chief of an undisclosed location.
For the official changing of the tap
The tension is palpable. You could cut it with a knife.
Would you like to shoot the cake?
We're entering the inner sanctorium sanctorium.
We are in the inner workings of the OD experience.
After all of this, that old Budweiser.
Now for the slow-mo.
Running out of excitement, the majesty of the moment.
Wow, you missed your calling.
And now we are prepared. We are on the precipice of pleasure.
I didn't know I had such little home training.
Did we get to the little baby yet? Stuart Newsom. Here comes Pedro again. Pedro!
Oh, right. Look how ungrateful he was before he was married.
Shit happens. Sean and Maureen.
Yes, I showed him.
What? He's gone already.
$25.
at Aurelio. Look at Aurelio.
You know what? See if there's a 20 in there. I don't know. Just leave it up. I don't remember. Yeah.
Very good for you.
Well, I was short then too.
No, the camera adds a few.
Right.
I like the hats.
Yeah, I think Sean says it's someplace. Tastes like butter.
15 years ago, same razor. What a handsome young man. God, really.
We are celebrating.
Who do you think is cursed?
Yes!
Everybody was
We just said we can't believe we missed him.
This is Aurelio back for celebration number 2.
Sure. Some more celebration. What we have is a beverage. What we have is a beverage.
Oh, here it is!
Here we go. Oh, my poor nephew.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Danielle. Happy birthday, dear Danielle. Happy birthday to you. As reprised 15 years later.
How have you enjoyed the experience? Are you happy?
Where were you on January 12th, 1996?
Where were you? Where were you January 12th, 1996?
Oh, right over there.
And where were you January 12th, 2011?
Right here, Samuel.
Kevin, the man of the amazing stuff.
There's a couple enjoying the No one can explain it. No one can describe it. Let me walk outside and have a few moments alone. Look at all the celebratory actions.
It was great, wasn't it?
Well done, Barry. Well done. Let's give Barry a cheer. He did a good job.
Phil.
This is one of the great understated regulars, and we're just going to give him another moment before we leave.
Do I have to do this? Al,
Phil,
do I have to do this?
Phil, we love you. No, don't do that. And that's right. Good night, Phil.
You have playing cards? Your old friends? Oh, yeah. We got 5.
And here we have, this is a rare photo. This will not be shown on Animal Planet or National Geographic. But this is second generation shark. These are rare photographs of a very rare and precious species called shark girls. This is an amazing thing. So we want to catch this on video before they disappear. Then we want to move over to their dad. See, he's bald. Phil, I'm filming here. Phil.
I'm still bald.
Merry Christmas.
I
know cash is gauche.
But I'm hopeful.
I promise you, right? Uncle Philly doesn't break a promise.
This is great for Uncle Phil. Fabulous. See you, Philly. There's Dad. This is first generation shark. Not as rare as second generation shark, but nevertheless very important to us. Our boy, we love him. We can't go into a lot of detail on video because who knows where this will appear.
Thank you.
But this is our man.
A lot of video
And
detail.
we have to say goodnight, otherwise we'll
No, there's a statute of limitations. It's not a problem.
This is 15 years later, and we are zooming in on some very important participants of our original film fest for Sierra Nevada. We have Barry, who's the stalwart, and we have Aurelia.
It really
We have Danielle,
my memory.
who's
She had no
beautiful.
idea. She was like,
And
When did she have an idea?
for purposes of national security, we will only quickly flash this picture, and then we will move away. Because we cannot reveal special details. But we can say to Aurelio, you have aged beautifully, of course, not as well as
what's your failing eyes? You should be wearing your glasses.
Barry, who is the wingmaster of the OD circuit. And we will go back again. Just for those of you, we will not identify him for his own safety and security, but know that he is a treasured friend of O'Donohue's, and his identity will die with us, because that's how we do it.
Al, pardon me. You came, you saw, you conquered twice in 15 years. Thank you for coming. Thank you for doing this.
It only shows the enduring value, fabulosity, and special level of drunkenness that we achieve at OD's in our pursuit of nirvana and a great time. All hail Sierra Nevada. Sierra Nevada. Peace and good night.
Well, there we go.